Brazil is the world's fifth largest country in terms of area and population, and the most populous country to have Portuguese as its official language. Bounded by the Atlantic Ocean on the east, Brazil has over 7,000 miles of coastline. It borders all of the other South American countries except Ecuador and Chile, and covers over 47% of the continent's land area. Brazil's Amazon River basin includes a vast tropical forest, home to diverse wildlife, a variety of ecological systems, and extensive natural resources spanning numerous protected habitats. Although Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo are its most well-known cities, the capital is in fact Brasilia. Brazil was inhabited by numerous tribal nations prior to the landing in 1500 of explorer Pedro Álvares Cabral, who claimed the area for the Portuguese Empire. Brazil remained a Portuguese colony until 1808, when the capital of the empire was transferred from Lisbon to Rio de Janeiro. It gained its independence in 1822 and became a presidential republic in 1889, following a military coup d'état which lasted until 1985, when civilian governance resumed. The core culture of Brazil is derived from Portuguese culture, because of its strong colonial ties with the Portuguese Empire. Brazil has a rich heritage of music and dance, such as samba and bossa nova, as well as having arguably the greatest national football teams over the decades. Brazil's economy is the world's 9th largest by nominal GDP. As a member of the BRICS Association of Emerging Economies, which also includes Russia, India, China and South Africa, it had one of the world's fastest-growing economies until 2010. However, after rapid growth in preceding decades, the country entered an ongoing recession in 2014 amid a political corruption scandal and nationwide protests. Brazil has been the largest coffee producer for the last 150 years, and agriculture is one of the principal bases of its economy. Other major industries include textile production, chemicals, timber, iron ore, and steel. So, let's consider what it takes to forge a productive relationship with Brazilians. Firstly, be prepared to invest time towards establishing strong relationships. This is the key to business success and applies within the workplace as well as with customers and suppliers. It may come as a surprise to learn that Brazilians are very much governed by the concept of face, something that's predominantly common to Asian cultures. Social interaction should therefore be geared towards not causing someone to lose face and not losing face yourself. Remaining calm and rational during business transactions is important, as is displaying good manners. You'd also be advised to dress smartly, as this is valued in Brazil. Flexibility is a core mindset of Brazilians. It is with this flexibility that they have survived so much political, economic and social turbulence. Rules are therefore made as guidelines and can be broken if it seems appropriate. This can take some getting used to when you first arrive in Brazil. Finally, you'll find that business happens at a slower pace in Brazil, particularly in the north, which has a more laid-back style. Allow extra time for meetings, negotiating and decision-making, and be careful never to show impatience. So, this concludes our introduction to Brazil and how to collaborate effectively with Brazilians. Remember that Brazilians place a great deal of importance on relationship building. Good manners are valued, so be mindful of an overly direct style of communication. Understand that things may go at a slower pace than you're used to, so be adaptable, flexible, and never lose your cool. Finally, you'll make a good impression if you speak some Portuguese, and a very bad one if you start speaking Spanish. Take these tips on board, and you'll be setting yourself up for success.